Over the course of my journeys, I've been called many things. A warrior. An animal. A trickster. But of all the names I've been called, one has always remained my favorite. King.
A wise man once spoke of what a hero truly needs. Speed, strength, wisdom. But this man was not entirely correct, for he neglected to mention the most important trait of a hero. Style. No need to worry, my dear. The forest, she is safe now.
Oh, safe? It's really not.
Properly. They're all together. PPT, here comes the Ice Blaster, and he's gonna die! PG are your TI5 champions! OG, too late to brag. The backline into the south, they get a ball! But OG aren't seeing them and not seeing them. They keep up. Are we gonna die? One more hit. The champions of the first ever Dota 2 major live here in Frankfurt. Make sure it's a total wipe, and there it is. Congratulations, Team Secret take Game 4 in one of the most dominant fashions we've seen in the Grand Finals.
Jarkov Perzegi is to siege high ground, you know. Everybody knows the simple road to victory. The game should be done as simple, but he just got removed.
Oh, he got him! He got him! They're on their feet, they're chatting! All it took was one fountain hook.
For the better part of a decade, the International has invited the world's finest Dota teams to wage battle for the Aegis of Champions and the largest prize pools in all of esports. Fans from around the world have come together to celebrate this shared passion. Live at the tournament and in gatherings across the globe. Now we assemble once more to honor the moments that define us and witness the genesis of things never seen before. Ours is a fire that burns the world over. The Aegis awaits in the heart of Seattle, but the international spirit resides in us all. For the first time, the Aegis stands undefended. 16 teams compete for ultimate glory. Only one can forge a new legend. Who will emerge victorious? The battle begins.
my childhood, we lived full life, and Dad was working for all our life.
But he helped us every time in every problem. I just ask him and he'll do everything for me, for Katya, for Danil as well. But Danil's and Farah was like friends.
Действительно, мой муж был просто фанатичным рыбаком. Данил был, ну, я бы сказала, можно сказать, его самым лучшим учеником по рыбалке. Данил имеет такое же терпение, такую же выдержку, как и его папа. Он мог часами сидеть и смотреть на поплавок, который даже не пытался дергаться.
They can sit with no speaking for hours and just enjoy each other's company. They understood each other without words.
One day I was going fishing, but Dad never showed up. And when I came home, it's already super late. He was feeling bad. He went hospital. He decided to stay for a few weeks, you know, so we watch everything, stuff like this. And cancer.
It was a very big shock for me because he was very thin. I cannot understand this is my father. We were sure that it must be okay, but it's a very short time.
I was really sad and was crying a lot. I was sad about I couldn't say him many times how much I love him.
Но после того, как папы не стало, он не ездил на рыбалку ни разу. Ни разу. То есть пока это все осталось в прошлом.
Actually, I spent more time in a computer because I could not think about it. It's like distractor. It was like a start time, actually. The push to play more. And that's maybe one of the reasons why I'm playing now. Maybe I wouldn't play at all.
The relationship of Daniil and my mom grew stronger these days. They support each other and they are very good friends. I think that this is very important for Daniil.
You know, 5 years ago I wouldn't care about many things. Now I'm thinking about it a lot. Something knock you down, you need to learn to get up. So I'm trying to research this, to learn to get up. This is the most important moment in my life because everything I worked on wasn't useful, and now I have a chance to win this tournament for my family.
So we have currently Ion and Navi playing in the grand finals. Navi just lost one game versus Ion, and it's 1-1. So both teams have to win 2 matches in order to win the $1 million.
Because our picks look completely different. We were like passive and stuff. People thought like we lost the first game, we're gonna lose the second game. We were maybe a little bit demoralized. We really needed to change to a different pick. We were missing something.
А Enigmu мы взяли просто, чтобы у нас был сильный тимфайт на замес 5 на 5.
It was like last hero left, and I never played it before.
And then we're like, Dandy, you go. And he's like, guys, I've never played it, but I could do it. So we took the risk of taking him and risking maybe playing him badly.
So it looks like down on that bottom lane, Dandy will be taking the Enigma. It is going to be a very, very rough lane.
Navi lost the game. They're playing something now that they're not as confident with. eHome figured out Navi, figured out how to play against it, and so I'm going to stick to my word and I'm going to say eHome will win it.
It was incredibly ballsy from Dandy to do that, on the verge of winning $1 million for your team.
这个行为真的是非常非常的愚蠢，这等于是一个可以说等于是一个自杀性的行为。
Dandy really now caught out. He's in trouble.
Rockets are flying. FCB, long way in on the tower. Laying the stun. Tinker just lasers him to death. It will cost FCB his life.
We made some little mistakes. We played a really semi-type of like turtle strategy, really passive. We don't play like that.
Puppy and Denny just want to retreat back out. A2-1! What a fissure! BLT is there! Echo Slam as well! Beautiful play there by Ehome.
But I know if I die not for nothing.
X in the middle lane, forced, rocket, laser, there's enough. Dandy goes down in the middle lane. Again, Ehome controls.
Sometimes this can be like you dying, but your teammates picking up more.
Ehome, they still want to push out that mid.
They weren't ready for Dandy Enigma. It was a patient Enigma. That was the most patient Enigma in the world.
Here. Dandy as well, gonna look for the hole. Black hole! 3 gonna go down for Ehome.
Carney and Navi, they have the advantage now.
That really impresses me, how he's able to make that transition. You just have to have the balls, basically.
He was scared of losing, that's why he was so patient and he did everything right.
Their strategy is kind of similar to how Ehome won.
Navi defeated them late game, and I think this really shattered Ehome's confidence.
And GG is the call from Ehome. Navi, they take the game, and they are only 1 win short of taking home $1 million. But the question really is,
we hardly won the second game.
Chinese teams generally are feared for the late game potential.
So we hit the point now, the gloves come off. Ehome, they will master their knowledge, their experience, their calls up against Navi. And Puck will be the last hero for Navi, the nimble hero there already. Once again, a lot of aggressive heroes for them. Navi, Line of Heaven, playing as the Beastmaster again, with Denny playing as the Puck this time. If Navi wins this, they win the whole tournament. This clash of the Titans right here is something we will not want to miss. X will come in closer. They will be able to get that kill. Doom now on Denny, pulled in by X. The entire Ehome team turns on him. Lish will go down. FCB's on the run.Avorsov up the chase of him. Might be enough, needs some more damage. Oh! X long jump in. Danny orbing up on the high ground on FCB. First off the wall, the rips. Orbing up to get the kill. He's on the retreat. Yes, it is. Danny with the last right click. Ehome now. They're going to rotate themselves down. Navi already in the pit. They're going to try and bring down Roshan. All 5. Dandy! He's going to jump out. He goes for the dream call. He gets him. He gets Ehome. Holds him in the middle lane. Navi already on the way out of the pit. They're coming in to help out Dandy.
Then we just went in and demolished them.
Now they're on top of the tier 3 tower. They're gonna bring it down. Yes, it does. It goes down. Ehome, they're trying desperately to defend, but Navi, the onslaught will continue. The mid tower is already being pushed. The tier 4 tower is gonna go down, and running in right now is the rest of Navi. They're running forward to $1 million, and they will get it. The GG is the call from Ehome. Navi have just won $1 million. Ehome do take home $250,000 in second place, but Navi are the champions. There's moments of esports that are landmark, and this is one of them in Cologne. And Navi, the winners, you guys have just made history.
For the better part of a decade, the International has invited the world's finest Dota teams to wage battle for the Aegis of Champions. Now, we assemble once more to celebrate this shared passion. Live at the tournament and in gatherings across the globe, the Aegis awaits in the heart of Seattle, but the international spirit resides in us all. Who will emerge victorious? The battle begins.